Hi, everybody. I'm on. All right, so this is just going to be a quick check-in reading, actually. I'm coming in to do a Mars retrograde opposing the Sun reading. And as you guys know, if you're new to my channel, welcome. For everyone else that does know, I do mix my tarot with astrology a lot. So it's kind of a nice, healthy mixture, all right? So you're going to get a little astro and you're going to get a little tarot, okay? So with Mars opposing the Sun, keep in mind, Mars is still in sidereal astrology, Vedic. Mars is still in Pisces. I took a picture. I posted it up there on the thumbnail. If you want to check that for yourself, if you don't have a telescope, you can go ahead and look at your apps and get like a star app where it helps you track the planets and the stars with your phone, okay? It kind of puts them in whatever area they're at and zooms into those planets and the star systems and those constellations and tells you where they're at. So anyways, Mars is literally still in Pisces in retro, and the Sun, we still have 4 days left of the Sun in Virgo, okay? So we're still in Virgo per Vedic with the Sun, which means everyone's birthdays who have been celebrating Libra are actually Virgo. You know, that's the actual Sun. The Sun represents the day of birth, right? The brightening of you being here on this planet, okay? You are the Sun. So that's how it's going to be represented. And anyways, so like I was saying, we have the Sun in Virgo and Mars retrograde in Pisces. In a few days, the Sun is going to move into Libra. All right, so that should be interesting. That should be good. But let's just keep going. Let's just keep going here and see what's up. What's up? I do want to say that one of the things I'm picking up on is masculinity. If you guys, you know, we all have some masculine in us, but especially the strong masculines are going to be feeling weakened because the Sun is looking straight at Mars, and Mars is a fiery planet, but he's paying attention. It's like he's got binoculars and bird's eye right onto Mars. He's like, hi, Mars, what are you doing? What's up? What's going on? We're going to talk about relationships because Mars would be the Sun's 7th. Okay, 7 from the Sun is Mars in retro. So we're definitely going to be feeling this Libran energy. You're going to be seeing a lot of 7-7. And that is what we're dealing with. 7 from the Sun and the 7th sign, the 7th house of Libra, which is what's going to be happening in a few days. So all this Libra energy is about relationships, your business, your career, your relationships with other people, and how you conduct those relationships. You're going to be losing, I feel you're going to be losing some energy. You're going to be feeling tired. Everyone's going to start to feel a little bit tired with Mars in retro because Mars represents your enthusiasm, your energy, your drive, your determination, your physical energy, which is like for exercise. And so when it's in retro, you know, Mars is kind of not asleep, but slowing down. Actually, I take it back. He's actually going faster in reverse, but slowing down towards desires, slowing down towards drive, those kinds of things. That's what I mean. Those things aren't as important. You know what I mean? So Mars doesn't really care what's in front of him anymore. He used to care a lot what was in front of him. But now that he's in retrograde, he's kind of looking behind him and going backwards really fast. You're going to be having a lot of determination to fix problems in the past relationships. This could be fixing things with yourself, like how you've done relationships. Some of you guys have maybe done relationships a specific way all your life, and you're going to be looking backwards and saying, you know, I think I want to do it differently. From now on, when I have relationships, I'm going to A, B, and C. Or from now on, in regards to relationships, I'm going to do, you know, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is for you, that's how it's going to be. This energy is coming. It's either already here or it's coming. You may not have already experienced what I'm talking about, but it's going to be coming up in this transit, okay? I think you should also definitely expect a response, a communication, or some kind of energy from a masculine in your life. Okay, this masculine in your life may have been distant because Pisces and Mars, someone from the past that was very far away from you, someone that was distanced from you by miles or emotions. This person definitely may arrive back into your life, especially if you have Mars or the Sun in your 7th house. If you have Mars or the Sun in your 7th house, hell, maybe you've got both in the 7th house. I definitely see some communication from somebody that's been distant from you. They're going to be coming back, okay, during this transit. So let's kind of go ahead and just see what's going to come up for the twin flames and soulmates. You have Mars in Aries in the 7th house. Wow. Is that tropical though? But that's cool. Mars in Aries. Mars is obviously exalted there. He likes it there with Aries, that's for sure. He feels very controlling. I definitely think your person's controlling. I think the person in your relationship always wants to be in control, and that's kind of scary, to be honest. But good luck with that one. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Spirit, please give me a connection to Mars. Mars, talk to me through these cards. Retrograde Mars with the Sun in the 7th. 7 from 7, what's going on? Show me the 7-7 energy. Show me the 7-7 energy. Show me what's going to be happening. What are you going to be pulling? What are you going to be doing? What is your focus? Okay, what is your focus? Give me another couple cards. What is your focus? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. This is going to be a focus on family and career, all right? There's going to be a huge focus on family and career. The other one here, bottom of the deck, is divine guidance. There's going to be a step up from the universe on guiding you. Lots of signs from the universe, lots of signs and communication from your spirit guides, okay? So if you haven't gotten any messages from them before, be prepared to get a lot of messages. Mars is kind of bringing about a lot of power from the 12th house. So, hearing things from the other side, seeing things from the other side, all that's going to come up. You may hear voices. Don't be freaked out. Okay, you may see things move. Don't be freaked out. All right? It's okay. It's expected. It's coming in. You're going to get a lot of power and a lot of help from the other side. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this energy. Family comes up again, stronger together. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles and the family card. So you guys are going to be very heavily focused on family units right now. I don't know what it is about you and your situation. You're going to know. I don't know you personally, but you know that whatever's happening in your family is very, very important, and you have to stand up and get responsible, take responsibility, take actions and steps towards family. Family's just number one, period. And you might feel that masculine drive. You might be the masculine, or your masculine may be also in this energy where he or she is going to be forced to deal with family. But family, family, family first. And that's good, because usually 7th house can sometimes be friends first. It can be significant others first. It can be annoying. But it looks like Mars is really wanting you to focus on the family unit, okay? Number 22, we talked about synchronicities. There you go. There's a synchronicity right there from the spirit guides. Anytime you see double numbers, please know that that is the other side definitely trying to get your attention, that they're there, and they're definitely aware of your situation. Okay, let's get some other cards. The next cards you have is the Empress. Mothering, nurturing, caregiving, healing, abundant, okay, successful, financially successful, looking good, feeling fabulous, okay. I love it. 3 is healing, and it's coming together. It's something being cultivated so it can be born. So a lot of cultivation. There's going to be a lot of work on the home. Physical work, sweeping, mopping, cleaning, painting, rearranging, decorating, decluttering, purchasing new items, putting them in the home. Preparation for a birth. If you're pregnant, there's going to be a lot of nesting, okay? There's just a lot of preparation here in the home, preparation in the cabinets, the pantries. The cooking is going to be very, very big for everybody here. Cooking a lot, getting the itch to cook homemade meals, getting back to your roots, getting back to teaching, connecting with your matriarchal energy, which is going to be your mom, your grandma, your aunts, okay, sisters if you have any, really connecting to the feminine family members. If you're a masculine watching, you're going to be connecting to your mother, grandmother, or wife, or mother of your children. Okay, mother of your children or wife, you're going to be very much connecting to them, and all the females in your family as well. The card that supports that is the Book of Secrets. So, okay, and that makes sense. Mars, 12th house, yes. Well, not 12th house, but Mars in the sign of Pisces. It definitely talks about bringing up and dredging up old family secrets, old family past. Things that were hidden are going to come to the light. I think you've been expecting it for quite some time. With the Empress is ready to give birth. She's been preggers for a while. She's, ready to give abundance here, ready to give birth to a situation. A lot of you also are going to be cultivating heavily in your magic abilities, your spiritual mysticism, knowledge that's been kind of put on the side, in the back burner. You're going to be paying attention to mysticism, magic, the esoteric, hidden secret things, the emerald tablets, lost books of the Bible. You're going to be looking into history books also. You're going to be looking into possibly alien life forms, the Nagas. You're going to be looking into a lot of the history here. Possibly the ancient Sumeria, the fallen angels, things of that nature. So you're going to be really driven to get into maybe purchasing a subscription with Gaia or the History Channel and really tuning into that, okay? And if you're not getting into that right now, it's an itch and it's going to start really being prominent in your life over the next few weeks here, okay? So get prepared to be really getting heavily into that. That's getting ready to be a big part of your life. It's getting ready to be a major part of your life. So you're about to be born into a new energy for yourself, which I think is very spiritual and magical and beautiful and deep and dark. A lot of Scorpio vibrations here. Love it. I'm really into that. So that's great. Okay, let's move forward. Death to the old. Scorpio energy. 13, 3. You see the synchronicity there again with the 3s, but the 13 is prominent death number. If you ever see 13 or 13, 13, oh, look at that. 13 minutes. 13 minutes, 13 seconds right now as I'm doing this reading. 13 on the number 13. That's insane. I've seen a lot of spiritual things happen with 13, 13. I even have a video, my past videos, it was called Third Party something something. It might be in one of my playlists that says third party. But it was a third party video, and at 13 minutes and 13 seconds, I had a clip jump from one area of the carpet across my chessboard onto the other side of the carpet. It was quite a distance. It moved by itself. Obviously, I'm very sure it was my grandpa. But it just means that things happen around that time with the dead, and it does represent death. So if you see the number 13, think of death, think of the dead, think of the doorway to the other side. Think about a portal. A lot of you guys have maybe heard of the, what's it called, Ophiuchus? I can't think of the name. It's the snake zodiac. It's right after Scorpio. I can't think of the name, I'm sorry. I never use it. But, if we were to look at it, it would be very similar to Scorpio. Snakes and scorpions, the snake represents the shedding of the skin. So it represents rebirth. It really represents death and rebirth. The snake more so than the scorpion. How the hell do you say that, though, markers? How the hell do I say that? Ophiuchus? Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. So death and rebirth. So that's really coming up. That's really prominent, this Scorpio heavy energy. We're going to be getting into Scorpio energy very soon. He's going to be at the tail end of Scorpio. Okay. Ophiuchus. Thank you so much. Obviously, I can't read, guys. Ophiuchus. Anyways, yeah, so we're getting into that. There's some big transformation for Scorpios. And the Ophiuchus, whatever, I fucking fucked it up again. What the hell? Ophiuchus, whatever. Can't they just call it the snake? Jesus. Okay, call it Snakeus. So I can remember. Anyways, so, you know, this is going to be going November into December. The tail end of November, the going into December is going to be that kind of energy. So I think there's going to be some transformation around that time, okay? So around that time, expect a very big transformation with your family. If you have Scorpio in your chart or you love someone that's a Scorpio, this is going to be very monumental for you, especially with Mars. Mercury is going to be going retrograde. Where the hell is Mercury? I wanted to say it was in Leo. I'm pretty sure it's in Leo. Last I checked today, this morning, I could have sworn it was there, but I could be wrong, but I could have sworn it was literally there with Leo, meaning everybody else would think it would be in Gemini, but it's moved. It moved recently. I know it's in Leo. I know it's at the tail end of Leo and Cancer, which is about family again. So I'm fairly certain that, again, more focus in the past about family. So we've got a few planets in retrograde. All of them are focused on family matters. If you have a family with someone that you love, this is going to be a time of transformation. For some of you guys, there could be a death, meaning there could be a divorce. So there could be talks of divorce. If you're in a family that has a lot of secrets, if you're in a relationship that you're withholding something from them or they're withholding something from you, I expect that to come out, and I expect there to be a definite divorce, separation. You know, if you're already divorced, well, then I guess you have nothing to worry about. But I definitely see this happening. Can I just say something else? I don't like to think of it, but there could be a death in the family. And this sucks. I don't even want to think of it. I had a death in my family last year around Christmas. Okay, my grandpa 2 weeks before Christmas, and I don't want to fuck with that again. But we have so much Scorpio energy. Jesus, I'm terrified here. I don't want another death. But there could definitely be a death. There could be an anniversary of a death, like me. There could be an anniversary of one. You know, December 11th was my anniversary for my grandpa, so that's definitely coming up. There could be some secrets coming out because of a death of someone. But just be aware there could be a death, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put my cube here. And this is, it's not pyrite. I can't fucking think today. God, it's probably because Mercury's going in retrograde. I can't think very clearly. It's not pyrite, but I can't think. It's not fool's gold. What the fuck? It starts with a P, and I can't think of it. Help me out, guys. This stone, what is this? It's not fool's gold. It's not pyrite. It starts with a P. My brain just will not. It's not pyrite. Is it? Pyrite! Thank you. It is, right? My brain is not working. I can't recall. Isn't that so weird when you know something is something, but when you recall it, it doesn't feel right? It doesn't sound right? That's how I feel. It probably is pyrite, but obviously I cannot think, and it's just not clicking with me. But anyways, this is for Saturn. If you guys have any of this pyrite, which is probably it is, and it just doesn't feel right for me. If you have pyrite, that's a Saturn gemstone. It rules Saturn. It's one of the only stones that is not black or red that is ruled by Saturn. Any gemstones are honestly ruled by Saturn because it's under the earth, and Saturn rules what's under the earth, okay? So all of the gemstones are Saturn, but especially you're going to get the onyx or the black stones, which is, I want to say orgonite, but it's not. I can't recall words today. You guys are witnessing Mercury in retrograde fucking with me like always in action. It's not onyx. It is something else. Obsidian. God, at least I could recall that word. So obsidian or onyx, okay? Thank you. Yes, black obsidian. And then you have the pyrite. Those are going to be extremely good stones for you guys to use when dealing with Saturn. Saturn deals in karma. Saturn deals in death. Saturn deals in financial matters. Death and taxes, okay? So, you know, this is a little trick with astrology. A lot of people think Jupiter gives you wealth, and it does. Jupiter can definitely give you wealth, but more than anything, Jupiter gives you wisdom and knowledge. Saturn is actually the one that brings money and wealth. Believe it or not, that is the truth. And it's not well talked about in, you know, astrological circles. They want to focus on Jupiter as wealth and abundance, and that there is a hint of that. But that's like the salt on the enchilada here, okay? The majority of your wealth and abundance is going to come from Saturn. More so than Jupiter or Venus, it's going to come from Saturn. So anyways, when you have a struggling Saturn, a debilitated Saturn, you could definitely have financial woes until he's made the Saturn return. He's gone full cycle in your life for 36 years. He will give you some better results because really it's smacking your ass around and teaching you lessons. Yeah. Saturn has not been very nice to people that have a debilitated Saturn. It's just not. So you're going to see some success, but the reason I put this stone out, the pyrite cube, if you see a cube is for Saturn. Okay, a cube is for Saturn. So anytime you see cubes, think of Saturn right away. Boom, Saturn. You know, and in the Middle East, how they go around that, starts with an M. For days, they go in circles around the big cube. It starts with an M. What the hell is that name? Mecca? Well, it might be the city of Mecca, but what do they do there? There's a celebration, there's an event, there's something they've done for thousands of years. They go around and around this cube. Anyways, whatever that is, guys, they're going around and around Saturn, and look at that, 144 people, and 33 likes when I said that. Okay. Ramadan, thank you. Thank you so much. So actually, and I don't know if they're aware of it, but they're going around and around the energy of Saturn. They're worshiping and they're going around and around Saturn. They're communicating with Saturn. And that thing that they're going around and around is said to come from the universe, the outer space. The energy of that stone that they go around and around is very sacred. So it's very Saturn. It's a strong Saturn energy. And the cubes actually help you overcome obstacles. They bless you because Saturn blesses you. So really think of a cube, think of Saturn, because we're all working with planets. So anyways, you guys are going to be dealing with Saturn right around the tail end of November to December. And it's an obsidian meteor? Are you sure? Jack Wolf, obsidian meteor. It is? Get the fuck out. I didn't know that. That is one thing I didn't know. I never really looked into what it was. I knew it was a special stone from outer space, but I didn't know what it was. And see, we were just talking about obsidian. We were just talking about that. Okay, and onyx. Yes, this is Saturn energy. And so is the cube. Well, the cube also represents hell, death, the devil, Satan, Saturn, obstacles, okay? No way, I'm studying up on that tonight. Queen Kitty? Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so anyways, you're dealing with this. This is going to be very prominent, very big for you. There's a connection for you and Saturn. There's a very big connection. Now, Saturn rules Aquarius, and it also rules Capricorn. But did you know in Vedic astrology that Saturn co-rules Libra? And ironically, the sun is going to be in Libra. So Saturn, the sun, Mars working together, there's some kind of triple energy here that's going to be giving a very big power boost to the karma that you've had to deal with family. Did someone say it's 4:44? Get the heck out of here. No, it cannot be 4:44. It can't be 4:44. See the synchronicities? It's insane. They're obviously on the East Coast. Okay. The card that clarifies this death to the old is the Hierophant. You're not going to believe this, but a lot of people say, oh, you know, this is Venus, this is Taurus ruled. You know, fuck that. This is Saturn. I'm serious. This is Saturn. This is a Saturn tarot card. You know why? It's about restriction, obstacles. It's about rules, regulations, which is Saturn. It's about hardship. It's about pious dedication, commitment, which is Saturn. It's about hard work and dedication, Saturn. And it's about nobility, which is really not Saturn. That's more of a Jupiter thing. But it's about doing the right thing. It's about being righteous, okay? But being part of a cult, being part of a religion, being part of a sect is part of this Hierophant card. And we obviously have one of the three wise men. Here in this card is who I chose. And he's wise, he's full of wisdom, and he is sending off a bird with faith to God to deliver a message. So he's communicating to God, to the universe, to the Creator. He is communicating by faith. He knows that this dove is going to go deliver a message. The dove also represents Venus, hence Taurus. So yeah, there's some Venus energy here, which, you know, obviously Venus rules the 7th house. So do you see how it's all this whole reading, back to the 7th house, back to Libra, 7-7, right? You see how it's just tying together. So I'm feeling that this Mars opposing Sun energy coming to Libra, it's all about the 7s. God rested on the 7th day, did he not? And isn't Saturn 7th from the Sun? Holy shit, there's another confirmation. Saturn is the 7th planet from the Sun. Am I right? I'm pretty fucking sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so anyways, we have again another confirmation here of Saturn and the 7. The 7th day is the Sabbath. Here's where you're going to hate me, but I got to call you out, religious people. I got to call you out because I already discovered this years ago. People celebrate Sunday as the 7th day, but it's not. Sunday is not the 7th day. Saturday is the 7th day. Sunday is the beginning of the new week. So Saturday is actually the Sabbath. The Sabbath. Saturday is actually the 7th, not Sunday. And guess what? Saturn is what? Saturn. Saturday, Saturn, it's the same thing. It's celebrating Saturn, the death before the resurrection, which is what we have to do with Scorpio. Saturn obviously has something here to do with that. And it's about the death because Saturn represents death. The other side, hell, you know, that's what it represents. My mom keeps a lot of the Jewish traditions. See, I don't know, I really don't know a lot about Jewish traditions, to be honest. But I do know 7 is very important. Tell me something, because I don't know. In Jewish tradition, do they have 7 candles? If you know, let me know. Does the Jewish tradition have something to do with the 7th? And something to do with Saturday? They do? There you fucking go. See, I didn't even know that, but I know if they are celebrating this, it always has to do something with the 7. Look at that. I think only America's Sabbath day is Sunday. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so the actual true day of rest after the story of God creating the earth and he rested on the 7th day was actually Saturday. Back a long, long time ago, ancient Sumeria time, even Egyptian times, the sun actually, they thought, was Saturn. Because they said, if you go back and see where the planets were, they were all aligned very, very straight. And Saturn would rise with the sun. Okay? And so when they would look at the sun, they would see a certain shape, which was like a cross, because the planet would be right in front of the sun and cause some kind of a light that looked like that. It looked like that. And then Venus was in front. Venus and Mars were in front of Saturn. They were very aligned there. And so back in those days when the sun would rise, they would actually be worshiping Saturn, because Saturn was in front of the sun. Okay. And then there was a planetary shift. There was something that did happen, they said, in the universe at that time. And when Mars rose, which was like Hercules defeating that beast, to save Venus, there was an explosion. That's when the dragon went into the sea, right? And it kind of messed up the form of things the way they were. And Saturn was no longer rising in front of the sun. Saturn was no longer in front of the sun. And so then the sun, which was like Jesus getting all the attention, the sun rose and that was God and that was the overcomer. And Mars was the hero, okay, which is why Mars is the fighter. He's the hero of the story, which is kind of like Jesus. But anyways, my point is, back then, which has something to do with Mecca, they were worshiping Saturn because that's what was going on at that time. And everything shifted. So Saturn, being Satan, being the opposite of God now, is kind of seen as the underworld, kind of seen as the dark side. Okay, the Darth Vader of the story. Okay, the Darth Vader is Saturn. Okay, and so that's kind of what we're dealing with. And the Jedis would be more, you know, the sun and the light. Okay, and so there's this huge separation. And so that has something to do with this reading. There's a connection with Saturn and family, Libra, the 7th house, Scorpio, and you know, there's something with Pisces, obviously. So, you know, if you have strong Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, and Leo, there's a very big connection here for you guys. These signs are all very interconnected. And I just want you to know that there's going to be some death in the family. Hopefully it's just the death of a situation, the death of hardship. Hopefully it is the death of hard times and the rebirth with the Empress of good times. But with some tarot readings, you have to see that sometimes death can actually mean a death in the family. And there could very well be a death in the family over the next couple months here, possibly the next 3 months. How can you combat this? Again, you're going to want to get gemstones that are represented by Saturn. You're going to want to light black candles. You're going to want to do rituals every Saturday for protection on the family. You're going to want to do Ganesha mantras and meditations. You're going to want to do chants for Ganesh, and they have them on YouTube. So if you want to find any of those channels, you can find them and repeat and recite those mantras. A lot of them are so kind enough to have the words written in Hindu, but they have the words written on the screen so you can follow along and chant those words with them. And that would be a way to kind of combat some of this negative energy, because this is about protection. You're going to have to protect your family. There's a darkness. There's a darkness certainly here. The Book of Secrets, And you're going to have to combat this. You're going to have to do it with prayer, meditation, faith. Fasting is here. I feel very heavy fasting in this card. Yes, there is very strong fasting, and maybe you guys are going to be really getting into fasting. You know, one of the biggest things they do in Indian culture for, well, the religious, more pious ones that are into heavy astrology, they fast during a full moon. They don't eat or drink anything during a full moon. I think you might be able to have some water that morning, but you should not have a full stomach of water or food that evening of the full moon, because it's said that, especially during eclipses, that it could definitely cause some kind of negativity on you. Okay, they believe that. Because the full moon is pulling what's inside of you out. So if you fast, my theory on this, if you fast during a full moon, and we'll be getting one again soon enough, think of it as this. The moon's not going to pull the nutrients out of your body. The moon is going to pull the toxicity out of your body. The moon is going to pull karma out of your DNA. The moon is going to pull frustration and disease out of your body. The moon is going to pull things out of your body like a sponge. Think of the moon as working for Saturn at that time, pulling in the darkness. Okay? And that's kind of my feeling on it. And so, and ironically, get the fuck out of here. This is a moon card. I didn't even realize that. I swear to the good Lord, I did not realize it. There's a full moon here on the death card. Just I'm talking about it. So yes, there could be something very big happening on a full moon, and I'm sure everyone's going to be more creeped out because the next full moon is on Halloween. So you're all about to be really freaked out, because not only is some death and darkness and shiznit happening on a full moon, but it's going to happen on Halloween. You know, it doesn't matter what day it is, guys, but the fact that it's Halloween certainly kind of makes you think, scratch your head a little bit. What's going on here, Steph? Again, get you one of these cubes. If you can get a cube obsidian, get it. Onyx, get it. What is the other black one? Is it, I'm wearing it. I can't recall names. What is this called? It starts with a T. I know it starts with a T, and I just can't think today, guys. Help me. What's wrong with me? Tourmaline, thank you. My brain. I need brain food. I didn't eat breakfast. That's probably what's wrong with me. Brain food, okay? So, yes, tourmaline. You can get a cube for tourmaline also. Have that with you on your altar and meditate with a cube. Whenever you guys are going to be doing this meditation with the Ganesha mantra, like I'm suggesting to you, get yourself a cube gemstone and meditate with it. And say the chants with it, okay? And if you have a black obsidian sphere or any black obsidian gemstone period that's of good size, put that there in the center with you also, so you can kind of focus on that dark energy as you're meditating. And please invest in some black candles. And do this on a Saturday. Okay, a Saturday is the day to do this. Get some black candles and definitely write down what you want out of you and away from you. Write down what you want, you know, Saturn to take back. Take back your hardships. Take back your obstacles. Take back this anger and resentment in me. Take back this sickness that I'm dealing with. Take back this karmic relationship that I don't want in my life. Take it back. Take back these karmic things. I want you to purify me and cleanse me and take back what I no longer want or need, because I've learned that lesson, and I thank you for that shadow side, but take it away from me now. And then do those mantras, okay? It's about getting rid of obstacles. So this is about being responsible. This is about, you have to do it in a timely manner. This high priest obviously has rituals. This high priest does things on certain days of the week, period. It's a responsibility. And it's something he does with faith. And he does it every time. And so this is about being responsible and being pious with that, doing it right. Purify yourself before you do it. Sage, you know, use the Palo Santo. If you guys have frankincense, incense that you can burn, that would be great. Definitely purify. Purify and cleanse yourself before these meditations. It's going to feel like a pain in the ass because you're going to have to do it every Saturday. But you should, until the full moon, just do it the next couple Saturdays. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. Oh, boy, I told you. You're going to get that apology, y'all. You're going to get that apology. Please forgive me. I think that once you start doing this on a Saturday, your twin flame, your divine soulmate, is going to be giving you a phone call or a text or a visit. And this person is going to apologize to you. If you have been responsible, I'm going to be as nice as I can when I say this. I got a comment, and I don't mention names, but you said, why should I have to be sweet to someone that has been dark, basically toxic, and hateful and wrong? That's like giving them what they want. So you're withholding your sweetness to punish them. You're being vengeful. You're being resentful. You're harboring resentment. You're harboring anger. You're harboring frustration. You're also asking for justice. So you're in a demanding state. And this is not good. Okay? So whoever this is, and I'm not going to mention the names, listen, you cannot do that. You shouldn't. I'm not going to say you cannot. You should not do that. The reason that Spirit brought us Be Sweet is because if you want to experience good, sweet things, you have to put good, sweet things into something. So I need you to try to be sweet. If you're harboring these negative energies, this is why you need obsidian. This is why you need tourmaline. This is why you need onyx. You need to get those things out of you. Get it out. Get it out of you. Get rid of it. Anger, toxicity, frustration, expectation, the feeling of it being very unjust, right? Get that out of you. You're not going to attract the justice you seek, the apology you so deserve, the love you deserve and want and desire, and the happiness that you so are seeking. You're not going to get that while harboring that at the same time. You're not. You're just going to attract more of the frigid, rigid, negative energy that you don't want. So it's not that you're going to be giving them something by being sweet and kind and ridding yourself of toxicity. You're giving yourself something, because then something good comes for you. Okay? So I hope that makes sense for that person who made the comment, and for anyone that's listening, that it makes sense for you. But this apology that's supposed to come in, it is going to come in for being sweet. Thank you, Free Flow. Oh, look at you. Sun in Pisces, cusp in Scorpio, Midhaven. Capricorn rising, oh my stars. Thank you for your healing love. Oh, I love it. Yes, update me, guys. Update me if you have these signs that I've mentioned. Update me, in a month or two on how this has affected you. I want to know how big of these changes it was. And I do want to know if you've been keeping up religiously with a Saturday ritual. I want to see how that changes your life. And I definitely want to see, you guys know, if you do something for 21 days, it's supposed to change a paradigm. It's supposed to change your point of view. It's supposed to break you of any bad habits and rid you of any negativity that's been hounding on you. Oh, thank you, Whispers, for the $4.99. Oh, sweet Saturn and Saturn heavy. I love it. Yeah, so do your rituals, do these things religiously. Look at that, 44 minutes, 44 seconds when I looked up and saw that. Again, the synchronicities, the spirit guides are here. They are helping me. So anyways, what this Mars opposing Saturn and this Mercury retro, and I'm pretty sure it's in Leo, is going to be giving you is past love relationship coming back. And it's certainly justice. I feel it's justice because of the Libra energy. It's going to be giving you justice. This is a time for Saturn to work with you or against you. This is a time for you to receive justice or get justice served on you for the things that you're not willing to get rid of or face. So this is a warning. If you've been not addressing your shadow sides, you're about to get your ass whooped by Saturn over the next month or two. I hope you know that. Just FYI, okay? If you have been ridding yourself of these things and working with Saturn, you're about to get justice. Saturn is malefic. He doesn't play games. He's serious. He's death. Saturn is death, death to the old. He's not here to play games with you. He's not here to make you smile. He's here to deliver karma. So karma is about to be delivered. And I have goosebumps, and I think a lot of you are going to feel finally the reckoning, the karma that's going to be coming down heavy at this time, November through December. Very heavy karma, okay? So some of the karma that you guys deserve is, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Somebody has to give you an apology. Somebody is being driven to give you an apology, okay? Let's get some clarification on that. Ooh, they're sorry about a third party. You might get red roses. You may, look at that, 2 roses. You may very well get red roses. But this person is going to apologize about the pain and the suffering of a third party situation. You're going to hear it. You're going to get a very big apology. You may even get an apology from a third-party person that was karmic. The karmic may actually be calling you and apologizing to you as well. Okay? So there could be that energy. I'm also getting a negative vibe, and I'm so sorry if there's a funeral or a death. The roses. Okay? Hopefully it doesn't happen to you guys, but I am foreseeing that with family. Okay? So again, pray, ask Saturn to just pass over you. It's like... when the Hebrews knew that the plagues was coming through and they knew that God was going to take the firstborns, they put the lamb's blood over their door so that the death would come through and pass their house. They marked their door with red blood, and we have the red rose. So there's something here about pass through my family, away from my family, with this religious, ritualistic, pious kind of attitude, trying to make peace with Saturn. Please be peaceful with me. Please be easy on me with this karma. You know, be easy on me with the death in my family. Protect them. Let me tell you something else about Saturn. He only respects you if you are responsible. You work long hours. You dedicate yourself from sunrise through sunset, even into the late night. When you have that midnight oil burning, Saturn respects you. I'm not saying he likes you, but he respects your dedication and hard work. If you want to get on Saturn's good side, you definitely need to work harder than you've ever done on different situations, especially your meditation and your mantras. He will not find favor with you if you don't. So that is a very serious thing, and I feel I have a very deep connection with Saturn. I have a relationship with the planets, you guys. I do. And you can call me crazy, that's fine, but I do. I have a relationship with the planets, I just do. I see them as beings, as energies with a voice. I think their voice is their vibration, and if you listen in outer space, there's actually harmonic sounds vibrating from the planets. And there's machines, telescopes, there's satellites that go out there and measure the vibrations and the sounds that are coming from each planet, and they're different. Saturn has a completely different vibration than Jupiter, and so on and so on. So their sound waves travel to this planet Earth, and that's why we're affected. That's why astrology matters, because their sound waves and vibration hit us, they affect us. Just their sound wave. Like the creator is the planets. The creator is part of them for sure. But his voice, his words created all things. So does their vibration. They're creating us. These planets are creating our personalities, our habits, our karmas, and our lifestyles, and our relationships. They are here doing all of this. We have to be aware, and be aware of a language with the planets. A language with the planets is going to be through meditation, through mantras, through through yam, okay? Different vibrations are like planet language. And each of these planets affect our chakras. Saturn happens to affect your root chakra. So you're going to want to do a mantra and a vibrational sound that resonates with your root, which resonates with Saturn. And you're going to want to be around red and black. Ironically, this is just ironic, but it is. Saturn represents red and black. Well, Halloween does what? Red and black. There's something with it. It's all connected. Do you see the timing? And Mars is red. Hello. Saturn is black. There you go. There's this combination here. So, you know, maybe meditating with a red altar cloth, or on a red pillow with a black altar cloth, or having red and black candles would be a very good intertwining and merging of these energies. But certainly meditating with a black candle is very good for you, because it's a sponge, and it helps suck in the negativity into the candle as it burns away. So it's very good. Anyways, you're going to have to really focus here on Saturn energy. This person is going to come in with an apology about a third party. You may very well receive flowers, or at least the rose represents love. So I think this is a lover, and I think this is a masculine, to be more specific. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm picking up on. Spirit, clarify the shadow side with Saturn. What does Saturn want? What does Saturn see? Saturn, what do you see and what do you want? With the shadow side here, the Book of Secrets, show me what is seen and what needs to be dealt with, please. On the mantras, the meditations, and the focus. What can be released here? What needs to be released in this situation? What is the shadow energy? Bottom of the deck, Blood Countess. Beautiful, preserved, and youthful. Black and red. Black and red. I felt like I was getting a message here at this card. What needs to be focused on is your beauty. I know this sounds weird, but something that's coming in for me is wearing black, putting on red lipstick if you're a girl. If you're a guy, please don't. Unless you like guys, then please do. Okay? But if you're a real masculine, I don't want to see you prancing around with red lips, okay? I also think you should do something with a red glass of wine and embrace your beauty. Wear nothing underneath this black robe, outfit, whatever it is. Wear nothing under that. Let it be loose. And be in the moonlight. See, there's the moon again. See, the moon shining. I feel it. I want you to do that. I want you to do something with red lipstick and black under the moon with wine, and I want you to bask in your beauty. I am feeling that Saturn wants you to be more beautiful. Take more time in your appearance. Take more time into your body. Treasure your body. It's your vessel. It gets you through this life. I want you to do a milk bath. I know that sounds weird, but hey, whatever. Whatever, I don't know. So a milk bath, okay, to soften your skin. and red rose petals that night also. And bask in your beauty. Touch yourself, feel gorgeous. Saturn wants you to do this thing so you can appreciate the materialistic body that you have, which the beauty, the curves of your waist, the curves of your hips, the curves of your lips, your breast, the suppleness of your skin, the smell of your skin, the beauty in your nails, the beauty in your features and how they're so symmetric. So Saturn wants you to be a little bit, how do I say, mindful of your looks on this full moon, if you can. So anyways, I think you should do that. He wants you to do that. Why? Well, Saturn does represent beauty. I mean, he co-rules Libra. Libra is all about what? Beauty. You know what Libras are attracted to? Symmetric beauty. Libras love symmetric eyes, symmetric nose, lips. They love a face that has symmetry. They love, these people love people with very even breasts, even hips, even the hourglass. They love that because they're so symmetrical. They carry beauty. They love aesthetics. They love architecture. They love the design of things. They're materialistic, but they're also what some would say shallow because they care about the exterior of people. But it's not that. It's just they're built. You know, Brahma instructed, you know, Chitra, the energy of Chitra Nakshatra, which is between Virgo and Libra, which is what we're going in, to design the universe. So when you think of Libra, and that's what we're going into, Virgo into Libra, Chitra Nakshatra. When you think about that, think about someone that designed the universe. They were an architect for Lord Brahma to make the universe. So of course they have an eye for beauty. Of course they're attracted to those things. That's their energy. So anyways, that's something with Libra, Mars, and Saturn. There's this energy here where you better take care of yourself and you better be beautiful and you better embrace the beauty that you have. Okay, so there's some kind of something you have to do for that. The other cards that came out. Yes?
Where did you get me this snake?
I got you that snake at the zoo.
Okay.
Remember?
Can you show me the zoo where I got this snake?
Yeah, it's the Denver Zoo.
Come on, show me on the
We
phone.
have to go on a drive. No, we're not doing that right now. I'll show you later.
You know, actually, I want to look at the same snake on your phone.
Okay, well, I'm using my phone right now, so we're not going to do that.
Okay.
I love you. Go on.
Okay.
The next card is doll parts. Torn to pieces, scattered and discarded. But again, the symmetric face, the doll, the mannequin, the beauty. Libra is written all over these cards with Saturn. But this is about being torn to pieces, feeling torn apart, not being whole. You need to be whole. So Saturn wants you to think about being whole. Some of the things that have to go back with your obsidian is feeling torn apart, torn to pieces, feeling like you're not enough, feeling like you've lost yourself. This is what needs to go. You are not scattered to pieces, but you may feel like you are. So it's a time to be brought back together, to put yourself back together. For those of you that have lost your looks, you've lost yourself through a terrible relationship with family here, it's time to get yourself back together. Spirit says start paying attention to your exterior, your body, your physical body. Saturn says it's time for you to get that workout schedule. It's time for you to get on that, different diet for your health, for longevity. Saturn says it's time to put energy into your skin and your hair and your teeth and things like that. Saturn says it's time for you to get control of what you've lost control of, which is yourself. You have a piece of you over here and a piece of you over here. You half-ass this and you half-ass that. And you say you're going to do this, but you never do. And then you lay awake doing this, but you're not doing this. It's disorder. And Saturn says, get yourself together, get some order. You know, when you think of Saturn, people too think of a very modern house that doesn't have very many things in the house. There's not clutter. There's clean lines. There's black, white, clear, gold, silver. There's just clean lines. Okay, very Saturn. There's a lot of glass. There's a lot of just this clean appearance, very straight lines, clean appearance in modern homes. And that's very Saturn. Even though he's old and ancient, he just loves the natural look of just very plain, clean energy. And so you'll notice a lot of people with that Chitra Nakshatra, the Virgo, Libra people, in Vedic astrology, of course, it represents that they are very much like that. Their clothing is very simple. It can be very expensive, but it can be very simple. A gray sweater, a black shirt, can't talk, and, you know, clean pants, clean lined pants and a belt, you know, it's just very clean line. Their hair is very simple, but clean and shiny and just, you know, swiped to the side or braided or, you know, just straight down, just very clean. There's no major curls. There's not a lot of color. It's just clean. So this Libra Virgo energy is just so monotone and just so clean. They tend to like certain colors only. They're not vibrant color people. Okay, they have a certain, you know, energy of what they like to wear. And so Saturn again says, simplify your life. Get rid of the clutter. Clean out your closet. You don't need so much eclectic things. Saturn says, simplify your closet. Get rid of some clothing that you don't wear. You know, organize your clothes in color schemes. Organize your shoes. Make sure they're clean. Don't put your shoes away when they're not clean. Saturn hates that. Saturn likes to have a clean, organized closet. Saturn likes to have your beauty products clean and not dusty, but organized and set aside. Saturn doesn't like junk drawers. Saturn doesn't like a pile of clothes laying somewhere. He wants them in a hamper. Saturn likes swept floors, shampooed carpets, you know, clean kitchen, no dishes in the sink. That's Saturn. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of neurotic energy from Saturn, and people would think he's malefic. He creates obstacles because it's very hard to keep things so clean, especially when you have a family. It's very hard to keep things in order when you're so busy with everything else. But this is why Saturn says you should be up from morning to late night. I respect those that work hard to keep their life organized and their body beautiful. I respect those that spend time working out, that spend time, you know, with their face and their skincare and their teeth and their nails and etc., etc. Saturn says you're going to have to let go of laziness. You're going to have to let go of clutter. You're going to have to let go of drama. You're going to have to let go of scatterbrained thoughts and ideas. You're going to have to get responsible and execute your dreams into reality. You're going to have to execute the things that you want done. He represents the physical, actual work that it takes to achieve goals. So anyways, it's about getting your life together, not being scatterbrained and having everything disheveled in your life. Get it together. Saturn says, I never said it was going to be easy. I said it was going to be really hard, but I will also support you. And the support that you will get is whatever you dream, whatever you want, whatever little wish you have on a star, I will give you. I will give you money, lots of it. I will give you fame, much of it. I will give you a marriage, a real committed relationship. I will bless you with that marriage. I will give you an apology from someone you love dearly. I will force them to come. You know, one of the most best energies to pull from when you're doing magic is Saturn. The only reason magic would ever work is because of Saturn. If Saturn's not on your side, your magic is never going to work. You have to please Saturn for this to work. Saturn loves rituals. Saturn loves to be malefic. He loves to push people. He loves to control people. He loves to make things happen. He's a power force. He's a wrecking ball. He loves that shit, which is why he co-rules Libra, the justice, the pendulum, righteousness, right? He loves to execute judgment. Saturn is like, oh, you were good? Well, I'm going to go ahead. He loves power. Saturn is powerful. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and give you the goods because, you know, I've got the power. It glorifies me, you know. And then, you know, he's a little narcissistic, it feels like. It feels like Saturn is a little narcissistic. And he gives so much when you please him. And it makes him look good. He's like, okay, you've done what I've asked. You've completed my mission that I've given you. Okay, I'm going to give you so much glory, so much fame, so much love, so much relationship because you did what I asked. You know, so he's very much, you know, kind of a masochist. He likes you to do what he says, which sounds a lot like Capricorn. Why do you think, you know, Capricorn's ruled by Saturn? Why do you think Capricorn is the devil card? Control. Saturn is a little bit of a masochist, so obviously Capricorn can be. It just is that way. Okay, the giver and the receiver, which is Saturn, the giver and the receiver. And so here, Saturn says, once you get your shit together, I'll be happy to give you some of the good stuff that you've been wanting and asking me for. The other card that came out is the Voodoo Doll, imitation, mimic, and copycat. Some of you guys have been wanting to mimic or copy a karmic to maybe become more appealing to your lover. Saturn says, knock that shit off. You don't need to be a copycat. You don't need to mimic them. Just because your person in the third party situation is with someone doesn't mean that they're attracted to them, they desire them, there's something about them that they want. They're there because of karma. So quit trying to be what you're not. Also, quit trying to do magic like everybody else. That's something I've had to learn. When I was a baby witch, when you're a baby witch, you watch other witches and you're like, okay, well, I guess I got to do it exactly like they say because they said I should do it exactly like they say. And if I don't do it exactly like this witch says, I'm not going to have results. Bullshit. Fuck that. Horse shit, cat shit, piles of shit. Okay? I don't know what platform they came off of, but it was some other weird thing, and I just doesn't make sense. Real magic comes from you being who you are. You make your own magic. You just have to understand how magic works. You don't need to buy a grimoire. You don't need to buy a spell book from other witches and their spells. Yes, buy them if you want to read how they've done things and then tweak it to how it fits for you. Use elements of their spells that work. But make your own magic. Magic is vast and ever-growing like the universe. Magic is like all the stars in the sky. Each one of you guys is a star in the sky. You have an individual, unique power. Your magic is specialized and fated to you. There are things that are going to work for you that would not work for me. And there are things that work for me that would not work for you. And so on and so on. So Spirit says when it comes down to magic, quit trying to mimic or copycat what's already out there. Make your own. I think there's this energy here of be creative. Get a blank book. Put pictures, stickers, petals, notes. Use real ink. Whatever you want to do, make it special. Write down your spells, your rituals, what works for you. Because when you're so busy focused on everybody else's magic and how they do it, you're going to confuse yourself, stress yourself out, and the energy in the spell you're trying to do is going to fail. Because there's too much on your mind about, did I get it right? Did I use the amount of, the perfect amount of salt? Did I use what they said with the right incense? Did I use the right kind of candle? Did I have the right kind of altar? Did I say this exactly how they said this? Should I say it in Spanish like she says it? Should I say it in Arabic like he says it? Should I, you confuse yourself. You confuse yourself. And so Spirit says, quit being a copycat, knock that shit off. We're done. It's time for you to take elements elsewhere, but create your own. Be creative. Design your universe, design what you're calling in. So You know, and I'm just going to recommend one thing for you guys. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I can't. They told me not to. I can't. I'm sorry. Please don't ask. I'm sorry. I really can't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But if I was going to tell you what I was going to tell you, you were about to get handed a nice big piece of karma. A nice big fat ass piece of karma, and I'm not going to give it to you. So they said, don't fucking do that stuff. Not everybody's going to do and mess with what you mess with. Quit trying to draw these people into that shit. That's too heavy. It's too heavy for you. I'm not going to mention it, and I'm sorry. Okay, so now that they're done spanking me on opening my big mouth, it's not that I don't want to give away my gifts. It's about I deal with some very heavy karmic shit, and if I were to have you do it, you may not know how to handle that. You just may not. You may have some very heavy bad karma come on you, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. So yeah, be careful. There are some things in magic you shouldn't do. Unless you know exactly what you're doing. And I don't just mean like the ingredients, that's baby stuff. The ingredients is baby stuff, guys. That's child's play. I mean the energy of the universe and what you say and how you say it and what it does and what it brings back to you. The power you have in your words, the power you have in your heart, the power you draw from the earth and your communication with her and the trees and the elements that are helping you and the roots and the history of the ingredients that you're using. You know, the history that tobacco has, the history that valerian root has. Those kinds of things you must be really, it's like a perfect mixture. A perfect storm. And when you really suck in all that energy and you're heavy in it, when you use them, it can be very powerful. But, you know, anyways, Spirit just says, don't be a copycat. For some people, and I'm just going to say for some very high priestesses, some very high priests, if you are familiar with voodoo dolls, that might be something that could be very helpful for you. This is not going to be good for everybody. If you're new to this, don't start with that. That's not something you start with. For those of you that are very experienced witches, this may be good for you. And it's not the kind of voodoo doll that you see in the movies. Don't judge because of movies. You can make your own little doll. It's a representation of that person. Not everyone uses a little doll to poke pins in, okay? That's movie stuff. Now you can, and it can hurt them, you know? And these are the kinds of things you only want to do to very bad enemies. You know, something I would do towards an enemy, a child abuser, something like that. You would want to hurt a very bad enemy. Okay, a child rapist, you know, those are the kinds of things you would want to do that towards. Not just anybody, certainly not anybody you love. This is things you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. Okay, you don't do that unless you feel justice must be had and then you're being asked to help perform justice. This is very rare. But what I mean with the voodoo doll situation is you can make a doll to represent your person or you. Okay, or even, you know, your children or whatever, and you have to have a piece of them to put into the doll, which is very important. A hair, saliva, body fluids, you know how to get them, clothing, little pieces, things like that. So you have to have something that you can grab from that person, and then you wrap around the doll with twine, and the twine has to be of certain colors. To represent what energy you want. What I'm feeling here is protection. So a lot of you guys would probably want to do this if you want to protect your person from harm, from evil, from accidents, from karmic partners, from illnesses, things like that. You might want to make, you know, kind of like a eulogy, a representation of your person with something of theirs, and protect them, put them in a box, a mirror box or something like that, to where it repels things away from them. And definitely, you know, ask for protection is kind of what I'm feeling for your person. For some of you guys, you may want to do that. That's not for everybody. That's for some people that know what you're doing. That may be something you may want to do and get into so you can protect your person from harm and bad influences. Yes, it's controlling. This is when I talk to you guys about magic. There's not white and there's not black. There's both, because you cannot perform good magic without the energy and the balance of the forces. You have to balance the forces to make both. This is kind of black and white, because you need the black to perform control, influence, and to force things away. It's like using a sword, which is black, right? You have to use the sword to do these things. And the white magic part of that is the intentions, the purity. You bring in intentions like love, protection, and healing. And that's the white that you put into it. So you see how you kind of mix it. And it becomes melded into both, like a marble of magic. And that's how you get something like that to work. Okay, so anyway, Saturn says you might want to get into that. For those of you that are experienced, you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, if you've been considering it, do that, okay? But that might be very helpful for you at this time. If you ever feel like someone's done magic on you and they've done a voodoo doll on you, I feel like you're probably going to want to protect yourself and cleanse yourself. One of the best ways to protect and cleanse yourself from any dark magic that may have been done on you, you can order these on Amazon or go to your local, I can't talk, again, my mind, your local metaphysical store, sorry. And you can get if you're a female or a male, it depends on what you are. I'm a female, so I got a female. But you can get one of these. It's white and it's in the shape of a female body. And what you want to do is personalize it by putting a piece of your hair on there, or, you know, your tears, things like that. Any bodily fluids are good. Hair works really best. And putting your name and your birth date on the candle, and purifying this candle with Palo Santo or sage first. And then you're going to, on a piece of paper, in black ink, it's too many details. Do it your own self. Like I said earlier, don't copycat me. I'm not going to give you all my details, just do it yourself. But write down that you're going to protect yourself, that you're asking for all evil, all spells, all influences, all dark, evil eye energy, all jealousy, all hate, all anger, all of these things that have been projected onto you, because those things stick. This third party's karmic energy could be wishing death on you, wishing evil on you, wishing dark things on you. Those things stick to you. So you're going to want to cleanse yourself of that. So of course, Palo Santo yourself, sage yourself, but also the candle. And you're going to definitely want to have the black obsidian near you, as well as a crystal. I prefer 4 black obsidian crystals for the 4 elements around your candle to protect you and ward off any negative energy. Also, 4 more clear quartz crystals, preferably the points, would be very good to use also around your candle. And salt, okay, just pure white salt around for a circle of protection. And obviously you're going to write on the paper what you want done with this. But you're going to ward off any evil, any darkness, any bad energy that anyone's ever sent onto you, any darkness, even if it's spells, even if it's words, thoughts, wishes, bad wishes on you. You're going to purify yourself, cleanse yourself, and protect yourself, that all of those things will fall away and melt away. All of those things will be lost of any power they've ever had on you. All of those things are being pushed away. And you're going to feel a very warm and hot energy around you and around your candle. And you're going to feel it in your heart. It's going to start from the head down, and it's just going to start cleansing bad thoughts, negative energy, fears, anxiety. You're going to want to write those down as well. Any of my fears, any of my anxiety, any of my bad thoughts, negative thoughts I tell myself, any of those things, they're gone. And you're going to feel it as the candle melts. You're going to feel it. Sorry, I went to like a magic reading and I'm trying to do a quick freaking reading and I can't ever freaking do it. Sorry. But when the candle starts melting, you're going to want to, by the way, you want it to face east when you do this. Okay. That's just important. But when the candle starts melting, you watch where the wax melts. Does it melt on the right, the left, the front, the back? Does it peel like a flower? All of those things have meaning. Is the flame very, very large? Is it flickering all over the place like a crazy person? Do 2 wicks split as your candle is being lit? When it comes down to the puddle, is there multiple flames here and there? Is your candle wax going in counterclockwise or, counterclockwise or clockwise? Because that's going to show you if it's going towards you or away from you. In a ritual like this, you would want it going away. So you would want your candle to be doing counterclockwise, which means all that negativity and those things are leaving you, okay? So anyways, you're going to want to do stuff like that, guys, to purify your energy. Saturn supports you. Saturn is very much involved in witchcraft. Saturn is very involved in the Book of Secrets, the esoteric, the hidden world, the mysticism, the dark arts, any kind of meditation, tantric meditation, regular meditation, the yogas. Saturn is very into astrology. Saturn is into all of that shit. All of the ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge. Saturn is also a very big fan of tradition and rituals. So see how these things please Saturn. And if you please Saturn, he will pull these things away from you. He'll get rid of your hardships and your obstacles. So remember, if you please Saturn, he will please you. He's malefic when it's necessary, when it's karma. He doesn't come to be a meanie, he comes to deliver karma. Death doesn't come to punish people. Death just shows up when it's your time. No one likes death, but he does the job he has to do. No one likes Saturn, but he does the job he has to do, which is deliver karma. And a lot of times, karma can be very good. Sometimes it can be bad. But Saturn is a good friend you want to have on your side. He's just somebody you want on your team. You know, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Originals, but there was this a witch. I forgot his name. He was like the head witch. He had the snake around him. They hired him, or they didn't hire him. All the witches wanted him to be the head of the coven. They wanted him to be the high priest and lead their New Orleans group. And so they asked him to, and he didn't want to because he knew the responsibility that came with it. But he was the only one powerful enough to do it. And so he took that position because no one else could fill that position but him. What did someone say? The warlock? Kind of, but they just called him a witch in the show. But when they had him do that, Marcel was not friends with him. And I cannot think today. The head guy. Lord, help me recall words and names. Okay, he's a Michelson, and I can't think of his name. He's my favorite guy, and I literally cannot even... His name is nowhere clicking and registering in my brain. He's Klaus. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Texas built. Seriously, I'm struggling with my words today. I don't know what happened. Klaus Michelson. He had to work with this head witch on multiple occasions, and they did not get along. They were malefic. The head witch wanted him out, gone, away from New Orleans. But there were times they had to work together. And believe me, that witch was someone good to have on your team when you needed someone, okay? And so this is kind of Saturn. Not saying that you guys are going to be friends with Saturn, but I'm saying when you have to work with Saturn on occasions such as this, where Mars is opposing the sun, and Mercury, who works for the sun, is the messenger, is the deliverer, is going in to the sign where the sun is and going into a place where there's going to be justice, you're going to want to work with Saturn. So I'm not saying this is something you want to do forever, all of your days. I'm saying when astrological events take place like this, these are the times when you're going to want to work with Saturn. You're going to want him on your team. Otherwise, you're not going to get the results you want. So it's kind of like Klaus working with that head witch guy. They've got to work together, otherwise the results are not going to be good. So that's kind of what this is coming about for you guys with Saturn. Anyways, let's move on. The next card here is Judgment Day. Vendetta, revenge, and payback. Who delivers vendetta? Who delivers revenge? Who delivers payback? Your good old buddy Saturn. He delivers karma. He delivers the revenge. He delivers the payback. So Saturn says, if you want this to be delivered, you better work with me, or it's not going to be delivered the way and executed the way you want. Also, what you should be releasing is a vendetta. Do you have a vendetta against somebody? Do you have this vengeful energy where you want something to happen to someone? I recommend you get rid of that very quickly. Get rid of it. Get that toxic energy out of your system, because you're going to attract that back to you. Whatever little negativity you boomerang out there in the universe, it will come back. So again, the message of yesterday, be sweet. You're going to want to feed love and kindness and sweetness into what you want results with. And that's what's going to work. So you're going to want to get rid of those judgments that you have towards people and just call in sweetness and kindness and love, because that's really what you want to attract. You don't want to attract vengeful people. You don't want to attract death. You don't want to attract hate. You don't want to attract revenge or resentments. And you don't want to attract those negative things. So let them go so you don't, okay? And so there is something of that you've got to let it go, okay? The next card here is Jack the Ripper. Notorious, shady, and vile. So Jack the Ripper was famous. He was also extremely toxic and vile. Jack the Ripper. Again, I just feel like there's a dagger. You have a dagger out for someone. Maybe you did some magic in the past, or you really wanted to give it out to somebody. Get them. Fly, my pretties, fly. Like the Witch and Wizard of Oz, where she sends her monkeys out. Fly, fly. You know, there may have been a time where you were wishing these things on someone. I hope they get what they gave me. I hope that, you know, she gets her ass handed to her on a platter. I hope that she loses her job. I hope that he, you know, loses his car. I hope that, you know, his job just falls apart and he's broken, poor, and comes running back begging. Or, you know, I hope that she gets, you know, ugly and twisted and loses her looks and she just falls apart and he's no longer attracted to her. Or, you know, those kinds of things. I hope that their relationship is toxic. I hope that they fight every day and it's toxic and it's terrible and it's full of vile energy, and I hope that they can't stand each other. When you do that, it may very well work. And they may very well have a vile and toxic relationship. But who also gets that in return? You. And that's certain things that people need to know about magic. It's unfortunate. It doesn't feel fair, but that is the law of magic as well. When you do wish that on someone, when you do take that into your hands, even if it's just with your words, because a lot of people don't realize, you know, words mean things, they do things, they affect. Even those words, especially when you put it into magic, you're going to get that back. And you may have been experiencing hate, despise, resentment, anger, separation, no contact. You may have been experiencing that because maybe you were wishing that on them. And you may not even have realized what was going on till now, till you're looking at it and saying, wow, a lot of the karma that I've gotten was because I spoke a lot of that out. You know, you get what you give. So there's this acknowledgement, there's this wake-up moment, and it's just, okay, I have to be sweet because I want sweetness. I want love. I want to retract this negative energy because I want love. So you're going to want to send out love. And some of the spells that I've used that have worked wonders and miracles for me, more than any black magic available, would be magic that involves love. Prayers, you know, are very good for that. And wishing that, you know, say there's a third-party situation, which is what we have, and your person is with somebody else, and you know they're not right for each other. You know that this is a karmic relationship. It's supposed to pass, but it's taking a very long time. There's obstacles and there's frustrations in your way. One of the best things you can do is pray that that third party finds somebody else. And what you do is you pray very piously, and you cleanse yourself, you purify yourself, and you say, Lord, you know, please help me. Spirit guides, angels, the universe, you know, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, help me with this prayer, this intention. I'm sending out, you know, me and my twin flame, me and my soulmate are meant to be, and we're facing very difficult obstacles, and we're facing these hardships. And, you know, this person's in a relationship with somebody else they're not supposed to be with. And no matter what, they won't shake them. They're not releasing them. So I'm asking and I'm praying with all my might and intention that you please bring a lover. You bring a love, a soulmate, someone special into that third party person's life so they can be drawn away, right? So they can fall in love. So they can experience joy and happiness, so they can experience bliss and abundance. Give them money, give them joy, give them happiness. May they meet someone wonderful that they're meant to meet in their life. Bring that person to this third party. I ask you with all the powers of the universe, bring this person into this person's life. And it works. It's worked for me on many occasions. Many clients, even myself. When you do that with intentions and candles and all the shebang, especially with all the shebang, okay, it works. And, you know, I'm just going to tell you, it worked. Example, that third party got married within 365 days, of that reading. That person met what they called the love of their life. And they posted on Facebook, I'm marrying the love of my life. And they showed off their engagement ring. They moved on very quickly from the third party I was working with. And let me tell you, that's better than any other dark spell you could ever wish on someone, I can tell you that. You need to close these doors when you go in here, okay? So anyways, I'm sharing that story with you to show you that sometimes you catch more bees with honey than vinegar. And so Saturn is, you know, definitely telling you that magic is very powerful. Intentions and words are very powerful, especially when you mean them from your heart. If you've done anything in your heart that was negative with a knife, with pins, with needles, maybe you've put needles in candles, maybe you've put knives in candles, maybe you've done spells, breakup spells with lemons and pepper and hot fire. Maybe you've used sharp objects towards wishing negativity on a situation. Understand that that has come back to you full circle, and Saturn has delivered karma or will. And if you want to release some of that karma, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to speak goodness into those situations. And instead of wishing for your person's life to fall apart, wish for it to fall together or come together. You get better results when you wish that this person would get the dream job they've always wanted, financial abundance that they've always needed, obstacles removed, love in their life. When you wish that on your person, you'd be very surprised to know that they're drawn back to you, because you're the source of that goodness. You're the source of that magic. You're the source of wish fulfillment for them, because you've been wishing good things on them. But when you're wishing bad things on them, you're the source of their anger. You're the source of their remorse and regret and sadness and sorrow and pain and resentfulness. You don't want to be the source of toxicity in their mind. You want to be the source of light and love. And if you're wishing for karma to come on this person, where towers may fall, jobs will fail, losses will happen, then you're actually being a dark source, not a light source. And you may think you're a light source because you may think you're innocent and you deserve justice. But I'm here to tell you that you've just painted yourself in darkness by wishing those things. So in case you didn't know that until now, that is what's happened. That's what's happened. So, Saturn is here saying it's time to take away, purge, and ask for any vile and, shady, vile energy that has ever been spoken from your lips or wished from your heart, even secretly, to get rid of that, to get rid of it so good can come in, okay? So let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about this apology. Spirit, show me more about the apology that is coming for this couple. Saturn is very serious about bringing a family back together. Saturn is very serious about bringing a marriage and a family for someone. Saturn is very serious about doing it for the Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra energy. Okay, there's a very seriousness that Saturn is going to bring a marriage or an engagement, and Saturn is certainly going to bring an apology. Saturn may very well even bring in a child. If you are going to become pregnant over this course of time, know that you'll be carrying the soul of somebody reincarnated. It would be the soul of someone that already passed away, and they're going to be reincarnating through your child. So that is also something Saturn wants to mention, that will be coming into your life if you will be carrying a baby. So the apology has to do with this. Water energy, there's family again. Told you guys, family keeps coming up with this energy. Love, emotions, family, comfort, spiritual past. So the past and spirituality are being brought up through water energy. The apology is going to be, I'm sorry about the broken love. I'm sorry about the hard emotions. I'm sorry about the broken family. I'm sorry about the discomfort. I'm sorry about the spiritual disconnection, and I'm sorry about my past. Okay, so those are some of the things that are going to be apologized for. We also have a fire energy. Passion, love, sexual energy, action, and challenge. This person is very sorry that they may have become intimate and sexual with a third party. So there's going to be an apology that I'm so sorry that I chose this other lover. I'm sorry that I've been with somebody else. I'm sorry that I have, turned my back on you and our sexual chemistry and our love chemistry. But I know there's a challenge, but I'm willing to overcome it. And I'm sorry, and I'm taking action. And I'm sorry, and I'm going to face this challenge with us. I know it's hard, but I'm willing to face it. The next card is part of the apology. The grass isn't greener on the other side. So this person's going to say, if you think that life has been, cupcakes and rainbows over here, it really hasn't been. And I've been getting karma. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling that I left you, or I'm away from you, hoping that this third-party situation that I'm in is green and happy and fruitful. But I'm learning that it's not. And I'm learning that what I ran away from in our connection, twin flame or soulmate, the fears and the hardships that I was supposed to face, the challenges that I was supposed to face, I ran from them thinking it would be easier and better over here, but it's not. And I just want you to know that my karma has come full circle and I've been experiencing that. Another part of their apology is they're isolated. Virgo, hermit energy now. Also Sagittarius with the fire energy. And they're saying, I'm sorry, I've been staying away from you. I've been feeling very alone. I've been going within. I've been doing a lot of thinking away from you. Okay, so there is someone that is going to say, I've really had to be alone. And yes, me pulling away, hermit card, me pulling away from you has brought me to a place of going by myself within. I needed this time. Okay, Spirit, please guide me into the hidden truth of this isolation. What has it shown your person? What has this isolation shown them? Oh my God. Oh my God. We will be together again. This isolation has shown them that there will be a reconciliation and a reunion. You did get Judgment Day, did you not? You did get Judgment Day. It's time for me to heal now. So that is the hidden truth of that situation, which I love. I think that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some moon energy. Moon, talk to us. Show me this moon. Show me this full moon. Show me this energy. Saturn, please deliver a message. What is the power of the moon pulling and bringing us? What is the power of the moon pulling and bringing us with Mars opposed to the sun? Show me. Individuality and movement. Okay. Tattoos may be very prominent for someone. You may be wanting to go get a tattoo. The energy here for the family, you may get a tattoo of your family. Somebody is definitely prompted to get a tattoo of someone that passed on, or somebody that they're separated from, or someone that they want to marry and be with. Okay? But there is this, I need a tattoo. Could be of a child. I do feel somebody may be prompted to get a tattoo of a child's name or birthday, or, you know, a little spirit animal that reminds you of that child. Maybe somebody always gets tattoos on the birth and occasion of a child, and somebody that may have a birth may go get a tattoo because they just had a birth of their child, and so they want to mark that on them. It's also just marriage and unity. The infinity symbol is coming to my mind. The king and the queen of hearts coming to mind. King, queen energy. Twin flame energy, where there's two flames together in the shape of a heart or something. That's also coming up. So I think that Mars is going to be driving someone to go under the needle. And that's what this moon is talking about. It's like, yep, I think I want a tattoo. I want a tattoo of something very special. And so somebody's really going to be prompted to do that, which is a very special, unique, individual way of expression. I also feel somebody's going to appreciate that they're different. Somebody's going to appreciate themselves for who they are, their differences, their uniqueness. And the moon is going to make you feel like you're special. You're going to have a sense of oneness. You're going to feel whole again. And you're going to feel different and unique. You're going to get a message with this bird from a psychic or an intuitive that is going to tell you how special you are, how unique you are, and how you're born from the stars, and what a big, powerful energy you hold. And it's going to make you feel important. So you're going to get a message that's going to make you feel very important into somebody's eyes. Someone's going to acknowledge and recognize your importance and your individuality. And so that's really coming up. Bottom of the deck, bottom line energy for the moon is movement. The number 29 could also be very prominent for you. But the horse represents Aries energy, also Saggy energy. And it's about moving forward, chariot vibration. So I think you guys are going to be moving towards a destination that you've been longing to be part of. You're finally feeling like you can get on your feet and start moving again. You're full of desire and, how do you say, like inspiration for your creativity. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. No two snowflakes can ever be the same. Just as you are special and unique, there is something to celebrate with you. I have marked one young vampire in a way that is unique, setting her apart from all others. Choosing this card is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. Wow, and see, there's that big message. Remember we had, don't copycat. Don't compare yourself with others. Your magic is unique. You're special. You're different. Your power, your beauty, your love, your relationship is unique. And I think that's another message that I'm pulling from this, is that your family, your love relationship is special and different and unique than other people's. Don't categorize yourself into something, okay? It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. This is futile because no one is the same and no one's beauty is greater or lesser than yours. No one's life is less than yours. Others may seem happy doing certain things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will love you for who you are, not someone you are trying to be. Your task here is only to be yourself, because that is such a powerful gift. I love that. So no more comparing yourself to the karmic. Don't compare yourself to other people on the journey, and don't compare yourself to anybody other than who you are, which is unique, special, and different. The movement card from the moon says, this is a time of change and movement for you guys. A symbol of a wonderful surprise for the overall energy of the situation you're inquiring about. If you've been waiting for something to happen, you will soon have that gift and that clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come. You would get messages you never thought would arrive. You will also move closer to the things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take also. Either way, the symbol of movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is possible and now happening. This is a time to make your move. So believe in it. There is a time that this is actually happening, and it's during this transit. It's during this planetary shift. Let's get a message here for you on this planetary shift. Be careful. Ooh, look what also flew out. I tried to show you. I got protect, and be careful. Look at that. Protect and be careful. Interesting. Protect yourself and be careful during this time. So Saturn says this is a dangerous time. This is not a time to go hiking with ropes on cliffs. This is not a time to go four-wheeling in the mountains on very thin and narrow roads. This is not a time to go skydiving and, all that shit. This is not a time to swim with the sharks, guys. Be careful. This is not the time. I feel like don't take any risks. I think the message of this transit is stay at home. Don't be risky. Drive safe. Don't speed. Wear your seatbelt. Don't put yourself in bad situations. Don't go out late at night, you know, if it's at all possible. Don't put yourself in harm's way, okay? Saturn says now is not the time to play around with your life or your body. What is a message from the universe? Stay close to your family. If you're at odds with your family, make peace. Wow, honor thyself. Honor thyself is a message from the universe. Just curious, when was the last time you looked into the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous? How about magnificent or sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous, a message from the universe. P.S. Okay. Hubba hubba counts. Okay. So again, it's this beauty, it's the exterior, it's Libra energy, it's Saturn energy. You should give a fuck about what you look like. Okay? You really should. You may think that it's vain, selfish, indulgent, prideful, vain, you know. You may think all these things. Oh, I don't want to do that. Stop it. Honor thyself. It's okay to indulge in this body that you have. It's okay to be sexual. It's okay to be beautiful. It's okay to be gorgeous and try to be even more gorgeous as much as you can. Spirit is saying indulge and spend time on yourself. Nothing's wrong with that. Don't feel bad for that. Of course, don't become so full of yourself that that's all you see in this world. This is more a message for those people that you've been doubting yourself. This is more of a message for people that are getting older. This is a message for people that are growing hair where they don't want to grow hair. Skin is becoming, you know, less vital, like, or elasticy. What's the word? Skin is becoming less bouncy. Okay. This is a message for those people where things start hanging when they shouldn't be hanging. They're a little too low and it ain't their ears. Okay. That's the message for you. It's a message that your arms may be losing their curve. You need to work out your arms. Your stomach may be looking a little yikes. Work on it. There's nothing wrong with self-improvement. There's nothing wrong with self-love. There's nothing wrong with honoring yourself. You should honor yourself. It keeps you vital and young, and it gives you a long life. It makes you healthy, and it makes you feel good. It makes you love yourself. It makes you enjoy doing things and getting out. It makes you feel really wonderful. So, no, it's not vain and selfish. It's self-care and self-love. So honor thyself is a message from the universe. Spirit really wants you to take action and start taking steps towards that. I'm going to get a final message here on what's going to happen through this transit with this. Clearly, you're going to be getting apology here in the future position. You're going to be getting communication from this person where there's going to be some sorriness. And there's going to be judgment. There's going to be coming together. So, Spirit, can you just clarify a little bit more about what that situation looks like in this transit before I end this reading? Okay. Saturn, show me what you're willing to give. Show me what you're willing to give during this transit, if all goes well, if the cards are played right. Thank you. All right. Whoops. I got two messages. One is 6 of Candles. I couldn't shake it. It kept poking out at me. 6 of Candles is victory, success, recognition, fame. It's standing out and it's being acknowledged, respected, glorified, honored. Okay? Saturn's willing to give you that attention. It's also good looks. And it's recognition for how good you look. So Saturn is saying, you know what's going to happen? People are going to start saying, you know what? You look great. You look really great. I love what you've done to yourself. You've changed. What have you lost weight? What have you, dyed your hair? Your teeth are so bright. You look amazing. You're really impressive. So you're going to be getting a lot of recognition. Saturn says in this transit, you're going to be getting a lot of recognition, a lot of looks. For those of you that haven't been getting looks from the opposite sex, this Libra energy is going to bring you a lot of looks, a lot of looks. So be prepared to attract a partner. The other bottom of the deck is Judgment. Damn, knew it. Judgment, second time. Saturn is willing to give you a second chance at this relationship. Maybe a second chance at being young again. Maybe a second chance at a dream. Maybe a second chance at abundant success. Maybe a second chance at creating a family. Whatever this is, guys, Saturn says, I'm willing to give you a second chance. Okay? And that's really what he wants to hone in and bring you in this transit, if you do the work. Oh my God, yes, I love you, Saturn. I fucking love you, Saturn. You got the Lover's card. Soulmate, twin flame, divine lover, past life love. Love, 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 love. Yes, thank you, Libra. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you, Mars. There's definitely going to be this movement into a blessing of a relationship. A beautiful, honored, loving, past life connection is coming together. And Saturn says, yes, that is your karma. If you play your cards right and you do what you need to do, I'm willing and happy to give you the blessing of a relationship that you ever so much desire. I want to bring love to your life. If you're honoring yourself and taking care of yourself and you're taking care of your responsibilities and you're releasing your negative energy, your toxic thoughts, your negative vibes, your negative wishes, if you're releasing all these things, I do want to give you a good relationship because you deserve it. See, Saturn doesn't mind being a nice guy when you deserve it. Says, I'll be a nice guy. I'll give you more time. I'll give you more time. I'll extend your life. I'll give you more time. I'll bless you with love. I'll give you a second chance on your relationship. I will give that to you if you have promised to do the work and you've transformed yourself and you are the phoenix risen from the ashes. If you are out of breath and tired and worn out and exhausted from doing so much good work, Saturn says you deserve it. If you're not out of breath, if you're not sweating, if you're not so tired of crying you can't cry anymore, if you're not so out of ideas you can't think of anything else, if you're not so cleansed and purified and decluttered in your mind, heart, body, and home, there's nothing left to do, Saturn can't bless you with this. Saturn says there's always work. And if you've ever told yourself, I'm done working on it, there's no more work to be done, you will not get this. I'm sorry. You won't get it. This isn't your message. If you haven't been there and done what all I've said, you won't get it. You won't get it. It's simple as that. Okay? So anyways, continuing. In continuation to what Saturn is going to give you, holy shit, is a Tower and the King of Presents. Whoa, there is a huge breakthrough, a complete shock, life-altering proposal of marriage and relationship from your lover, who very well may be an earth sign. Strong Virgo today. Strong. Virgo, Libra, Cusper possibly. Very strong Virgo. You're welcome to just say if that's a Taurus or a Capricorn, that could be them. But very strong Virgo is here, okay? But the other earth signs can definitely be put into that position as well, and I don't want you to disregard that. But we have the Lovers, Gemini, Tower, Scorpio, King of Pentacles, very strong Virgo today, but also Capricorn and Taurus, coming together in a union because there's going to be a breaking up of this third party. You see, that's what the Tower is going to do. If some of you guys have been wishing and hoping and praying that a Tower would stop and end a third party situation, so your King of Pentacles, Lover's card, Soulmate, Twin Flame, Divine Lover can come back, it looks like Saturn is willing to give that to you. Again, if you've done the work and you're doing the work, okay? So the Tower will come. There will be an ending of that third party situation. A relationship will be over and a new relationship will form in its place. A divine twin flame loving soulmate vibe. So just expect that. That's going to happen. The other card that came up, which I didn't, it fell here and somehow got, it somehow just ended up there. I probably laid it down, I don't know, but Judgment was the bottom of the deck, okay? By the way, the Emperor is there. So father, husband, coming back, okay? And we also have the King of Candles, which is Leo energy, the Fire King here. And then the Knight of Candles, which is Saggy energy here. So a lot of the fire energy is there. But anyways, the card that was sitting on top was Nine of Candles. This is the last push. This is wanting to give up, but you didn't give up. It's hard work. It's perseverance. It's a struggle. It's being tired and worn out from a war, a battle. And it's sitting down and taking a rest and saying, God, I wish the war was over, but it's not. I still have to fight. It's a message that just when you think your work is done and you're almost ready to put it down, don't put it down. Just when you think this relationship, couldn't go any further. Just when you think that it was over. Not a cold day in hell could this ever come back. Just when you thought you could never come back from a situation. Here comes movement. Here comes the Tower. Here comes a breakthrough. Here comes a change in the wind. Here comes a life-altering, shocking event. Like an earthquake. Like a wildfire. Out of nowhere, here it comes. The change that you've been wanting, the breakthrough that you needed. Finally, it's here, breaking the glass ceiling, breaking the barrier. Spirit guides, archangels, connect with me and show me the power of the Tower. Show me the power of the Tower. Nature. Okay, there is something happening with nature. There's going to be a fire, earthquake, hurricane, flood, something. There's going to be some natural event that's going to happen in nature that's probably going to shock everybody. We didn't see it coming. So I know we've had a lot of those already, but there's going to be another shocking thing that's going to happen and no one's going to see it coming. So take care of yourself. Don't be risky. There's a force of nature to be reckoned with here. But also, the power of the Tower has something to do with nature, which is the magic I spoke about. I spoke about magic, and I spoke about how you have to connect with the elements, but Mother Earth is really the power of magic. So this is Mother Earth. The Tower is going to happen if you've connected with the magic. If you haven't connected with magic, I can't really say this reading is going to be successful for you. But if you have connected with magic, this is going to be successful. And Mother Earth is going to work with you. It says reconnect with nature. Feel the sun on your skin. Walk barefoot on the grass. Those are your instructions with the Tower. And I do ask you, the same way you guys connect with the moon at night, connect with the sun. Feel the sun shine on you. Because this is going to be that Libra sun, okay? It's the Libra sun. We're not there yet. We have 4 more days left of Virgo in Vedic astrology, which is actually where the sun is at. If you go ahead and add on that phone app I told you, the star app, and you hold your phone up to the sun, you'll be able to see what constellation the sun is in. And you'll know damn sure it's not leaving Libra and going into Scorpio in 4 days. That's not where the sun is at. I don't know why people even follow that, but that's not where the sun is at. You'll see the sun is actually literally still in Virgo and moving into Libra in 4 days, okay? So you're going to see that. So I do want you to get out there over the next month and a half, actually. Libra is like a month and a half. It's a very big, no, it's a small. Shit. I'm sorry. Virgo is very big. Virgo is a month and a half. Libra is just going to be short. So we're talking probably 3 weeks or less. I'm thinking it's about 3 weeks. The length of the constellations are very different. They're all different sizes. So when you look at the length of each constellation, the degrees they're in, some of the constellations are very, very big and some of them are very, very small. You'll notice that Aries and Libra are very small. Probably one of the smallest constellations out of the whole sky. So this is going to be a very short period. So this reading would probably be really strong over the next 3 weeks, okay? Because we have 4 more days, we're going to go ahead and say 3.5 weeks. So expect over the next 3.5 weeks for this really to be a presence in your life. And expect the results of this apology to happen towards the later end of November going into December. That's when the results of this apology and reunion and coming back together again and the magic is going to start happening during that time. So just keep in mind that's what I see happening. Your person is healing right now. They wish they could take back their words, but they can't. They have to make peace and forgive themselves for the things they've done and the things they've said. You and them will be waiting for a sign. Wait for a sign. You will get a sign from this person. Okay, there's a spot on my card. That is so weird. It says, I'll wait for a sign from you, and this is the only card that has like this pink dot. And it won't come off. It's like printed on there. I don't know where that came from. It's the only one that has a pink dot, and it says, I'll wait for a sign. So ironic. There might be a sign here, an orb, sparkling colors from a crystal, beaming light in from a window, any kind of light shining a shape of a heart, or, you know, there's a sign in the universe. I also am hearing something like a comet or a shooting star, okay? Could be a sign. And maybe something pink, maybe something red. You might be getting a sign from that, okay? Maybe some roses. Those have been pretty prominent here. Pink roses, red roses. Maybe a sign, okay? But love is definitely going to be coming in for you guys. Just wait for a sign. Let's get an oracle here. No, I don't want to do an oracle. I want to do a love. No. Shoot. I just dropped some cards. Let me grab them. Sorry. I had some cards on my desk and they dropped. A lot of them. I had to go grab them. Okay, last card. Well, maybe not the last. How about third from last? Give me a message for those watching. Saturn, connect with me. Spirit guides, connect with me through these cards. Show me the energy of this love connection. Show me what's going to come from this. Show me what's going to come from this. Show me what the movement is. Show me what the Tower is going to be. Show me the King of Pentacles. Show me the Lovers. Show me the Lovers. Show me the Lovers with these cards. Oh my God. Wow. The Tower is completion, which is the World card, number 21, Major Arcana. The Lovers card is the Two of Emotion, which is the Two of Cups. You guys are finally completing your karma. Successful completion for you guys. This is a time of an incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights, and soon you will begin a new journey. But for now, take the time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Pisces energy, by the way. Where's Mars? Hello. Completion. And guess what? 299 people, 122 likes. Boom, more confirmation. Successful completion. I love it. The number 21 goes to the number 3. And just as I saw that, we did have 300 people on the screen. So 3. 3 is that beautiful energy. And I'm at 130 minutes and 30 seconds. More 3 energy as I saw that. So see how we're connecting the dots. It's all supposed to happen. It's all divine timing. The Two of Emotions says, a relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current situation and relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen and love may deepen. A spiritual connection may show itself to you. Mutual respect and understanding exists or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope, and that's a sign. Don't give up on relationships that are a challenge to you. There's still hope. Okay? And there's a picture of them. Two of Cups, Two of Emotions. So there you go. There's going to be wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, success, Lovers Tower energy. It's not a bad tower. It's a good tower. The last card under that is the number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is movement. I did ask, tell me about the movement. Here we go. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real joyful changes in your life. Events begin to get this. Move forward. Move forward. Events will move forward. Great progress will now be possible, and you may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of this tower and activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Okay. So give me a card for your lover and give me a card for you. Spirit, give me a card for the lover and give me a card for the viewer. A card for the lover is Leo energy, strength. Your lover will be getting strength. This challenge will make them stronger. They will get through to the other side. They will look for the gifts in the situation, not the hardships. So your lover will be strong, will face obstacles, will face their hardships. They'll see the good in your relationship, and they will have the courage to come towards you. Bottom of the deck, they will be following their intuition. Okay, and what is the card for you? What is the card for you? Show me a card for the viewer. Please show me a card for the viewer. Past lives. You wanted a confirmation that you knew this person before. This is it. You have a past life with this person. And what Saturn is telling you is you are releasing your past life karma. You are an old soul, my viewer, with very deep wisdom. You're healing your past lives, and it will raise your vibration. So that is a card for the viewer. Okay, you do have a past life connection with this beautiful lover. And you will be coming together again. Look at that. There's definite apologies, union, Hierophant energy, death to the old. Okay, the forgiveness that needs to be had, the apology that's going to come in, right? That's all happening. Families coming together. All right. I was looking for, there it is. One last. Here's the last one. Saturn, give us a message. Speak to me, Saturn, in these oracle cards. Spirit, speak to me. Speak to me in these oracle cards. Speak to me in these oracle cards. Wow, refreshing. Refreshing energy. A breath of fresh air. This tower is like a breath of fresh air. Someone said 333. Someone said 433. There you go. Look at that beautiful vibration. The 3 energies, which is healing. Okay. So we're in a 3 vibration, everybody. We're in a 3 vibration, which is prosperity, healing, and abundance. We are healing deep old wounds. We're healing the past, and we're giving birth to something brand new with that Empress energy since the very beginning of our reading. So don't worry. Things are going to be coming to fruition very soon. Very, very soon. Watch for the signs. Look at that 277. As I said that, we knew 7s were prominent. 77 is going to be very prominent for you. And so are 3s. 1010 is going to be good for you. 22, 44. Those are all going to be signs. 5 may be also very prominent for a lot of you guys, especially the masculine energy. So get ready. A refreshing breath of fresh air is ready to be had. Accept it and expect it. Accept that fresh air and expect that fresh air. Ooh, we have you feel like home to me. We got home. Someone's coming home. There's just a beautiful comfort. This is comfort food. This is feeling comfortable at home. Get happy, guys. Get happy. Enjoy your home. Enjoy your meals. Enjoy your breakfast if you need breakfast, or your dinner if you're ready for dinner. She looks like she's making some fresh lasagna. That looks delish. Or an apple pie, actually. It's an apple pie. Okay, this is the time to enjoy being home and family. Home and family. I want you all to leave today focusing on your home and family. That's the direction you should focus on. And please don't forget to start working with Saturn on all the different ways I told you that you could work with Saturn. Okay? So work with Saturn. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, this journey is crazy. It's an up and down situation. There is mountains, there is obstacles and hurdles, but this love is a journey. It's not a destination. You're never going to get to a point where you've succeeded everything, you've done everything you can. It's not going to get there. It's always a work in progress. It's always growth and wisdom and healing, and it's always beautiful. So just keep swimming, okay? This love is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. That is why I have that title on my channel. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. I will be back tonight. I'm going to just end. I intended to do a quick reading and get to my 15s, and 138 minutes later, here I am. I need some tea. I need to rest. I will be back. That is a promise tonight. I will finish. I will make myself come back here to this desk tonight and continue my readings for the 15s and 33s. So I look forward to doing that for you. I will do as much as I can tonight. I haven't seen the numbers. I don't know how many people did the 15s. If you're watching this video and you paid 15, can you please put your name in the comments, or just say, just say I paid the 15 in the comments, so that would be easier for me to account for you. But if not, that's fine. I can go into my donations box and see who did it. But I just wanted to check, okay? So I will see you guys later. Lila, yes, please put that in the comments below the video, not the live chat, because I'm not going to review my live chat. I'm not going to rewatch the video and check the messages in the chat. I will be checking the messages in the comments boxes below the video. I will check those. So if you have done that, please do that, so I can be aware and make my job a lot easier and save a lot of time. So I'd appreciate that, and I will see you guys tonight. It won't be late. It will be fairly earlier. It will be before midnight, I know that. So somewhere probably between 10 and 11 is when I'll be on. So between 10 and 11 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. Expect to see me there later for you, okay? Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you for everything. If you want to support me because you love me and you feel called to participate in our community and be a part of my connection, you can go to my website, JKS1111. I have products there you can purchase. I also have the class that's coming up January 1st. And you can sign up for that. It's a tarot class. We're going to talk about the history of tarot. We're going to talk about the symbols, what they mean on the tarot cards, the astrological connections with the tarot cards, all of that good stuff, all that information you need to know. We're going to talk about how to read tarot, what they mean, how I interpret tarot, and how to do tarot readings for yourself and family. We're going to talk about good stuff with tarot. So if you're interested in the tarot class, go ahead and get on there so you can start helping yourself and others and getting into your part of the journey, which is learning astrology and learning tarot, getting into mysticism and your spiritual gifts and divination tools, one of which is tarot. So I look forward to having you guys sign up for that. It's $3.99. It's 6 classes. I might drag it into 7 because I was doing my syllabus and I realized that all the information I want to give you, the way I want to break it up, I might actually have to do 7 classes. So please forgive me if it's not going to be 6. I think I need to make it 7. And maybe that's the perfect number anyways. So I expect 7 classes probably for that price. And there's numerous hours, obviously. We're going to do a full hour of the teaching and then answering questions after the class. It will be a live class like a webinar, and chances are you may even get to see me part of that class. I have to go see. I don't know. I haven't been out there. They just came from the store, so I don't know. Anyways, so yes, go ahead and sign up there, guys, for the class if you haven't. If you have to make your second payment or third payment for the class, or fourth, please go to my jks1111.com and do the $99 donation with your name and payment so I know that you are making another payment. I will be accounting everyone in the class by December. So I look forward to seeing you there. And also check out my merch. I got cool stuff. I got Teespring stuff. I'm going to be making a new crystal line, just clothing with crystals. So I haven't started that venture yet, but I do intend to, so probably by Christmas. And I will probably be notifying you when that happens. Other than that, I guess that's it. For Christmas, I look forward to doing a special for people that order specific things from me, probably my subscribers. I will be doing some drawings in my subscribers to get a crystal selenite smudge wand, personally made by me, blessed by me, and definitely put under the full moon and buried actually for about a week. Sometimes you have to bury your crystals to get the energy of the earth. It's just a sacred thing that I feel I have to do. It connects to Saturn and it does help with purification and earth energy. So I'll be doing that probably in November. So my subscribers will be able to win one. I will have a drawing for one in my subscribers. And it will be limited in quantity, of course. So I will be providing that around November. I'll show you guys the one I make for me, of course, first. So you guys can take a look at it and see. The selenite wands are fairly big. I wish I could show you one that I had, but they're similar to this, not as fat. but they are smooth and they are as long and as wide. So I intend on making that for you guys. So that's not available yet. I'm just letting you know what's going to come. And that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching me. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't at the very least, so you can get your energy here into my subscriber platform so I can pull from you. It just shows your involvement, and it sends a little message out to the universe that I'm part of this community and I would like my energy to be picked up on by this reader. Okay? So it's very important that you like and subscribe. Other than that, I will be back. Let's see, today is Monday, so I said Tuesday. Tuesday, I will be starting the rest of my sign readings. I plan on doing Aquarius and Capricorn tomorrow on Tuesday. So I'll get both of them done, okay? They won't be 3-hour-long readings because I'm going to have to hurry up. Half the month is already disappearing on me. So I'm probably going to keep my readings. I'm going to really try. I can't promise. I'm going to try to keep my readings at an hour or less. I know. You're like, Steph, that's impossible. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my damnedest to push myself to wrap it up, okay? And do the extended as well. Dear God, Lord, help me on that one. But I'll be doing that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Monday is Healing Candle Work Day, right, Elizabeth? Thank you for bringing that up, Elizabeth. Monday is Moon Day. Mondays are great days to do moon magic. So I believe we are in a waning moon, okay? Which means we're the releasing moon. So if you want to do some moon magic today, it's all about release. And all you have to do is get a plain old white candle for Moon Magic Monday, and write something there on that candle that you want to release, okay? Negative thoughts, bad energy, toxicity, jealousy, hate, anger, resentment, sadness, brokenheartedness, grief, whatever it is, okay? It could be a numerous amount of things. Maybe you want to shed some pounds, you want to shed some weight. That's good to put on there as well. And anyways, you do it at night, under the full moon. Well, we don't have a full moon, but under the moon, and it will release and get rid of things for you. And when you're done, the whole point of Moon Magic Monday is when you're done with your candle and it has melted all the way down, make sure it's a little candle. Don't get one of those big ass candles, guys, or it's going to take, you're going to wake up in the morning by the time it's freaking done burning. Get a little candle, okay, a tea light or a little spell candle, which is like the size of my finger, just a little pillar candle, white, you know, little pillar candle. Anyways, when the wax is at the bottom, bury it under the moon. So don't do it too late. You still want to be awake for this. So then you go bury it like a seed under the moon, and you just say thank you, and I release it back to Mother Earth. Mother Earth takes what you're releasing and transmutes it for you. Okay? She releases it and helps you. So that's the whole point. Moon Magic Monday is burying it. So don't miss out on that. If you do not have earth to bury it in, a plant is fine. I've had plenty of them in plants. Honestly, you don't want your plant full of wax, but usually there's just a tiny bit. Okay? Now the good news, if you ever burn a candle on a plate and it melts completely and there's nothing left at all, there's like no wax, then it means it worked completely. There's nothing that you need to do. You don't have to bury it. It means it worked, it's already finished, it's completed, it's done. So you're very lucky if you get one of those, okay? But it doesn't happen for everybody. Anyways, that's it. I love you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful day. I'll see you later. And thank you for watching. Just keep swimming, guys. Love you, bye.